Aloha, this is Jeff, Yogi Tom on the forum. Sorry, I have a little bit of laryngitis, so I'm going to do the best I can here, but while the baby's asleep, I thought I'd do a quick sound sample and review of this lovely Rebel double cheesecake. So, as some of you may know, I'm a pretty big fan of the Rebel. They are a company based out of Thailand. They're making some really fantastic instruments. Most people, I think, would be familiar with their work on the Koaloha Opio lines. They build all of those. Final setup's done by the Koaloha team, but they trained the luthiers in Thailand to make them to their specifications. And then I don't know which came first, chicken or egg, whether they were trained by Koaloha first and then started their own brand as well, but they are making some really top-notch instruments under their own labels, and they are different from the Koalohas. So the double cheesecake here is the concert long neck version, standard width of the cheesecake line, and that is the spruce top, mahogany back and sides. So this is pretty, I would say this is a pretty standard, quote-unquote, combination here, but the spruce here is just really beautiful to look at. Mahogany, I mean, like it's a pretty straight standard grain, really pretty. You can see it's almost mirror finished there. Nice little end cap into the heel for the neck, which is, other than this joint right here, this whole section is all one piece of mahogany. Bound ebony fretboard. I believe it's joined at the 14th. We've got these really cool, I really like them, interesting geometric shapes for the front fret markers, making them interesting. And then some simple side dots there for you at the 5, 7, 12, and, no, sorry, 10 and 12. Fret positions. I really love these Goto, like the keystone shape pegs. I think they look really neat. Headstock has this nice kind of like stepped up faceplate of ebony, and it's a nice slice of ebony too. You can see some of the grain pattern in there. Geometric, I think the woods used for these inlays are maple, both there and the ones here on the fretboard. Very simple tie bridge. I actually really like this design where they've got the cutout groove right behind the saddle. I don't know why, to me it feels like it puts less, there's no indentation marks, I guess, that are left from the strings on the bridge, which for me it's not the end of the world, but it can kind of look a little messy, which might be why some people don't like these tie-on bridges. Really lightweight build. Fun to hold and to play. So like I was saying, they make 3 different versions. This is the cheesecake, spruce, and mahogany. We're also proud owners of the all mango. This is the cream or the creme brulee line, and then they make a tiramisu or all mahogany line. All really great instruments under, this was, I think, retailed the ukulele site or Hawaiian Music Supply for just under $800. So it's right up there price-wise with the K brands, but it's a little bit less for the size of the instrument you get, and the quality of the build is top-notch. There's no, some people might complain about this no binding thing here. I was watching Baz's review of one of these, I think the slimline version of this, where he talked about seeing that spruce sitting on top of the mahogany. I think it looks great. I don't see any issue with it. I see a lot of unbound spruce topped instruments. Whether people like them or not is I think a personal preference. So I'll just do a quick little sound sample here. I like that a lot. Let's see if my wife's double cream is in tune. Oh, not quite. Just do a quick side by side of the, so you can hear the differences in the sound quality of the different woods. Bear with me. That was the mango, and then spruce and mahogany. There's a little bit more brightness in the notes here on the spruce, and I wonder if that's the projection coming off of the spruce. I always hear that mango is considered a little bit more mushy, warm, rich tone, which I agree with, but I love the sound of the mango too, so I guess it's all personal preference. What can I play quickly here? Gosh. I'll do a little finger picking just so you can hear that. I'll do a little ditty from, or sorry, just a little verse and chorus, sorry, verse and bridge from Dream a Little Dream of Me. Of course, I said I was only going to do a verse and the bridge, and I ended up doing the whole song. Anyway, this is a great instrument. Sorry about all the fret buzzing. I'm just not feeling 100% today, so my technique's not anywhere where it should be. Not that I'm that great anyway. Again, I think these are really undervalued, or at least under-recognized ukuleles for what they are. I quite love this long neck. I don't think that the spacing here is any wider than a standard 36 millimeters. I haven't measured it recently, but it doesn't feel any wider. It doesn't feel like a 38 millimeter. Although the string spread, which for me is usually the slightly more, I don't know, I like both a wider nut and a slightly larger string spread. This feels closer to 30 millimeters from first to fourth string, which is nice. Yeah, now I just have to find the time to keep practicing it, because obviously I've got a lot of ukuleles and not as much time as I used to being a dad. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. Really hope that makes some of you out there converts to this brand, because they're really incredible. Mahalo.